What's going on, y'all? 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 It's David David. Oh man. What's going on, y'all? It's David David, and I want to share with you all my insect mega guide. This guide entails all currently known insects in grounded early access that you can fight or not and gather materials from. I will separate the entire guide into 3 videos. This one will be for the smaller insects and the other 2 will be on the medium-sized and larger ones. For each insect, I will be covering at least one area to find them, a tip or 2 on how to fight them, what materials they can drop, as well as notable items that you can craft using those materials. I will leave timestamps down below in the pinned comment in case you came here looking for a specific bug. Without any further ado, I will be starting with the aphids. Aphids you can find pretty much anywhere on land, but you will have a better chance finding them in the greener areas. I like to just follow ants around or like ladybugs, and they'll eventually just lead me like right to one, even killing it for me. These little guys might be harmless, but they sure are quick to run away. The easiest way to kill them is to wait till it does like its little surprise hop and then just knock it out. Aphids only currently drop raw aphid meat, which is a good source of food if you turn it into roast or turn it into jerky. Next, I have weevils, which are mainly found in grassy areas as well, but there is a spot next to the northeastern wood fence that seems to have more than normal. These little guys are very much similar to aphids, and you can find them pretty much anywhere. Just follow around ants and they'll lead you right to one. Weevils can drop raw weevil meat for food and weevil noses to be made into effective masks for the gas area in the backyard. Infected weevils, however, are actually very aggressive towards you and will rush you on sight and then explode near you to do huge damage, so make sure to keep your distance from them. You can find these guys in the gas area on the southwest side of the yard, and they drop you some fungal growth for bomb crafting. Next are the grubs. These guys are actually rather harmless, and you can find them mainly around the oak tree or here on the spot that I marked on the east side of the map. Grubs are underneath the dirt, and you can find them by using your shovel on the shifting dirt spots. Once it pops out, give it a few whacks and you come across grub goop, grub meat, and a grub hide. The most important thing that you can craft out of grub materials is actually the canteen, which requires 3 grub hides. Gnats are next, and these guys are a huge annoyance. You can find them mostly around large bodies of water or around the garden lamps, and I recommend killing them with melee weapons when they choose to get close, because trying to track one down with an arrow is not a fun time at all. The worst part is, these guys don't even drop that great of materials. They only really drop gnat fuzz and gnat meat, which only notably makes like a gas mask or a tier 1 bow. And next up I have mites, which you can find in numerous areas, but this southern area near the rake seem to have the most consistent spawn of them. They will rush you on sight and they can jump pretty far, so just let them jump close enough and knock them down. These little guys drop mite fuzz, which is actually an incredibly important material for crafting arrows for your bow, so make sure to farm these guys periodically. Infected mites can also be found in the southern part of the yard near the rake inside the chemical area, and they are very similar to their non-infected counterparts, initiating combat with you as soon as they see you. Although, unlike the regular mites, these guys actually have a wicked ranged attack that can be troublesome if multiple of them are attacking you, so pick them off as quickly as possible up close. Infected mites drop fungal growths just like the infected weevils do for bomb crafting. And last up for the small insects is the spiderlings, and you can find them here on the south side of the yard near the house. These guys are basically just very teeny versions of spiders, and once they see you in their territory, they will stop at nothing to hunt you down. Just be aware of your surroundings and take them out one at a time to avoid being swarmed. They don't have that much HP, thankfully. These guys are a great source for the important material spider silk that you will need for crafting tier 2 weapons and armor and a dew collector for your base. And that, my friends, is actually going to do it for part 1 of my insect mega guide. Make sure to squish that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss my videos covering the medium and large insects. Please make sure to leave me a like if this video helped out, and even drop me a comment down below on what insect you have the most trouble with. Thank you all for watching till the end, and I will check you all in my next grounded survival guide. See ya!
I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.